Who does she think she is? That girl is tangled with the wrong man. No one says no to Gaston. Huh, you're darn right. Dismissed. Rejected. Publicly humiliated. Why, it's more than I can bear. More beer? What for? Nothing helps. I'm disgraced. Who? You? Never. Gaston, you've got to pull yourself together. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here loved to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's on and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's neck's as incredibly thick as Gaston, but there's no man in town half as manly. Perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stanley, and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. No one's been like Gaston, a kingpin like Gaston. No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Gaston. As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidated. My, what a guy, that Gaston. Give 5 hurrahs, give 12 hip-hips. Gaston is the best and the rest is all to rips. No one fights like Gaston, douses life like Gaston. In a wrestling match, nobody bites like Gaston, for there's no one as burly and brawny. As you see, I got biceps to spare. No one's bit of him scraggly or scrawny, that's right. And every last inch of me's covered with hair. No one hits like Gaston, there's just wits like Gaston. In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston. I'm especially good at expectorating. 10 points for Gaston. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I've grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge. No one shoots like Gaston, makes no sputes like Gaston, then goes strawberrying round wearing boots like Gaston. I use antlers in all of my decorating. Say it again, who's a man among men? And let's say it once more, who's a hero next door? Who's a super success? Don't you know, can't you guess? There's just 5 hangers on. There's just one guy in town who's got all of it down, and his name's Gaston. Oh, Gaston.